In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a graph and test for linearization in Excel. To get started, open Excel and go to a blank worksheet or the sheet where you want to work. The goal here is to build a scatter graph from your data and then use a trend line to check whether the relationship looks linear. This is especially useful when you're comparing two variables and want to see how closely they follow a straight line pattern. Next, enter your sample data into the worksheet. Usually, you'll place one variable in the first column and the corresponding values in the next column. Make sure your data is organized clearly with each pair of values lined up on the same row. Keeping the data neat will help Excel interpret it correctly when you create the graph. Once your data is entered, select the entire data range. Be sure to highlight all the relevant cells that contain your two sets of values. If you accidentally leave out part of the data, your graph may not represent the full relationship, so it's worth taking a second to confirm your selection. With the data selected, click the Insert tab at the top of Excel. This is where Excel keeps all the tools for charts and visualizations. From here, you'll be able to create the type of graph that works best for comparing numeric data. Now click Scatter. A scatter plot is the best choice for this kind of analysis because it shows the relationship between two numerical variables without forcing the data into categories. When the chart appears, you should see your data displayed as individual points. After that, click any point on the chart. This tells Excel that you want to work with the data series shown in the graph. Make sure you click directly on one of the plotted points so the series is selected. Then right-click and choose Add Trend Line. This adds a best fit line to the scatter plot, which helps you visually test for linearization. In other words, it lets you see whether your points follow a pattern that can be modeled by a straight line. In the trend line options, check Display Equation on Chart. This is helpful because Excel will show the mathematical equation of the line directly on the graph. That makes it easier to interpret the relationship and use the equation later if needed. Finally, check Display R squared value on chart. The R squared value tells you how well the line fits your data. In general, a value closer to 1 means the data is more linear and the trend line is a better fit. At this point, you've created a graph and tested for linearization in Excel. If this tutorial helped you, please consider subscribing. We post new software tutorials every day to help you get the most out of your favorite tools. Thanks for watching.